In this video, we'll be looking at three LOS. A, demonstrate the application of the Code of Ethics and Standards of Professional Conduct to situations involving issues of professional integrity. B, distinguish between conduct that conforms to the Code and Standards and conduct that violates the Code and Standards. And finally, C, recommend practices and procedures designed to prevent violations of the Code of Ethics and Standards of Professional Conduct. Standard 4, Duties to Employers. Substandard C, Responsibilities of Supervisors. Standard 4C, Responsibilities of Supervisors. Members and candidates must make reasonable efforts to ensure that anyone subject to their supervision or authority complies with applicable laws, rules, regulations, and the Code and Standards. Some of the highlights for this standard are System for Supervision, and supervision includes detection. That's an important point. Guidance for Standard 4C, Responsibilities of Supervisors. Supervisors must take steps to prevent employees from violating laws, rules, regulations, or the Code and Standards. Supervisors must make reasonable efforts to detect violations. And supervisors should enforce non-investment rules as well. For example, mandatory vacations. Recommended procedures for Standard 4C, Responsibilities of Supervisors. Adequate compliance procedures should be clear and understandable, designate a compliance officer, have checks and balances with permitted conduct, and have procedures for reporting violations. Continuing with the recommended procedures, supervisor and compliance officer should distribute procedures and update them periodically, continually educate staff, review employee actions, and promptly initiate procedures once a violation has occurred. Continuing with recommended procedures for Standard 4C, Responsibilities of Supervisors, once a violation has occurred, a supervisor should respond promptly, conduct a thorough investigation, and place appropriate limitations on the wrongdoer until the investigation is complete. And that's the last slide for Standard 4C, Responsibilities of Supervisors. Thank you.